What should you consider before signing a commercial lease in NYC? If you are a new business owner leasing your first commercial space in Manhattan, understanding that commercial leases offer far fewer protections than residential leases is essential for your success. The lease itself defines nearly all rights and obligations for both parties, making careful review absolutely critical before you put pen to paper. Manhattan commercial real estate lawyer Peter Zinkovetsky provides commercial lease review, negotiation, and dispute resolution for business tenants throughout Manhattan, ensuring all crucial aspects are thoroughly examined. Commercial tenants in New York receive far fewer legal protections than residential tenants, with the lease document itself defining nearly all rights and obligations between the parties, while residential tenants benefit from protections such as the implied warranty of habitability and rent stabilization regulations. Commercial tenants generally do not receive those same safeguards. New York courts consistently treat commercial leases as arm's-length transactions between sophisticated parties, enforcing clear lease terms without the safety net available to residential tenants. The type of commercial lease you sign determines how much you will pay beyond the base rent and which operating expenses fall on your shoulders versus the landlord's responsibility. In a gross lease, the tenant pays a single fixed monthly rent, while the landlord covers most or all operating expenses, including property taxes, insurance, and building maintenance. Gross leases are common in Manhattan office buildings but may include expense escalation clauses that pass increased operating costs to the tenant in later years. In a triple net lease, the tenant pays the base rent plus property taxes, building insurance, and maintenance expenses, shifting most financial risk to the tenant. This structure is common for standalone retail spaces. So before signing, estimate the annual cost of each expense category to understand your full financial obligation. A modified gross lease falls between a gross lease and a triple net lease, where the tenant and landlord negotiate which operating expenses each party will cover. Rent in a commercial lease involves much more than a monthly payment, with escalation clauses commonly tied to fixed percentage increases or the consumer price index. Manhattan landlords frequently use operating expense pass-throughs, where tenants pay a proportional share of increases in real estate taxes, insurance, and maintenance above a base year amount. Unlike residential leases, where New York law generally limits deposits to 1 month's rent, commercial leases do not have the same 1-month statutory cap on security deposits. Before signing, negotiate clear terms for how the deposit will be held, what deductions the landlord may make, and the timeline for return of your funds. Commercial leases often allocate repair duties by contract, and many spaces are delivered as is. So do not assume the landlord will maintain or repair the premises unless clearly stated. Document the condition of the space at move-in with photographs and a written inspection report to protect yourself from unfair deduction claims later. Call Avenue Law Firm at 212-729-4090, located at 505 Park Avenue #1201, New York, New York 10022, to schedule your consultation and protect your business interests today.